So, are you sitting there staring at a completely stagnant view count on your gaming channel? Kind of wondering why your incredible gameplay just isn't translating into massive growth? Look, you are definitely not alone here. The reality is, we are operating in an incredibly saturated gaming market right now. Just turning on your webcam and playing a game? Yeah, that's just not going to cut it anymore. Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're bringing you the data-driven cure to finally professionalize your channel. We're going to break down the exact strategic framework required to rise above all that noise, and we'll be focusing heavily on psychological hooks and viewer retention.
Okay, let's dive into this highly actionable playbook. We're going to cover 1. Gamers to media brands. 2. Choose your content bucket. 3. Reverse engineer the click. 4. Mastering the retention engine. And 5. Scale with AI and shorts. Consider this a bit of tough love, guys. If you want professional results, you absolutely have to execute a professional strategy.
Section 1, Gamers to Media Brands. We really need a massive paradigm shift here to survive.
So the crucial point is that the era of standard gameplay commentary is a total dead end. You literally have to shift your internal monologue from "I'm recording myself playing a game" to "I am creating an entertainment product." You've got to stop simply documenting your gaming sessions and start operating like a real media brand. Every single upload needs a purpose, a structure, and a specific value proposition for the viewer. You aren't just a player anymore. You are a producer. All right, Section 2, choose your content bucket. It is time to strictly define your sub-niche.
Let's move to and see how this builds, because I'll warn you right now, if you try to appeal to everyone on YouTube, you will ultimately appeal to absolutely no one. You need to position your channel into one of 3 distinct high-growth paths. First up is the catalyst, or the guide. You're focusing on tutorials, secret updates, or deep meta guides. The benefit? Massive search authority. Second is the challenger, or the storyteller. This is where you impose strict, high-stakes rules on your gameplay, triggering incredibly high psychological curiosity. And finally, the personality, or the community builder. For this one, the game is really just background noise. Your humor, your editing, and your relatable commentary are the actual product. So take a second, mentally select your character right now, and commit to your bucket. Moving along to Section 3, Reverse Engineer the Click. We're looking at the ultimate CTR formula. Now that you know exactly what you're making, we have to talk about packaging. Let me be crystal clear about this. Your click-through rate is the absolute lifeblood of your channel. Never hit record until you have finalized the title and thumbnail concept. This is a non-negotiable, tough love rule of professional YouTube growth. Recording your gameplay without a highly structured plan for the click is a complete waste of your time. You are building the packaging first and the product second. To build that killer packaging, you need a formula. Enter the rule of 3 elements for your thumbnails. Basically, your thumbnail should contain a maximum of 3 visual elements. Number 1, your expressive face. Number 2, a shocking object or a totally unique situation from the game. And number 3, a high contrast background that literally makes those first 2 elements pop. This uncluttered formula instantly grabs a viewer's attention on a crowded homepage. Remember, anything more than 3 elements is just visual noise. Keep it clean and keep it punchy. And this brilliantly illustrates the power of what we call the text gap. On the left, we have a classic amateur mistake, right? Repeating the exact same title text directly inside the thumbnail. It kills interest instantly. But look at the right side. The title remains exactly the same, but the thumbnail text just says, "Never again." See what that does? It creates an irresistible psychological curiosity gap. The viewer just has to click to find out why. Section 4, Mastering the Retention Engine. Let's focus purely on those critical first 30 seconds. Okay, so we've reverse engineered the click. They are officially in the door. Now you need to drop these habits immediately if you want to keep them locked in. No more slow intros, no more spinning 3D animated channel logos, and absolutely for sure, banish the phrase, "Welcome back to my channel." You must mercilessly cut the fluff. These outdated crutches literally destroy your audience retention before the actual content even starts. Every single second must earn its keep. Instead of those agonizingly slow intros, you want to use a cold open. Ask the ultimate question. How did I end up here? Let's rewind. Start your video in media res, right in the thick of things. Open at the absolute climax of your gameplay, cut away right before the resolution, and drop that exact question. You are hooking their psychological curiosity instantly, basically strapping them in for the entire ride. Finally, Section 5, Scale with AI and Shorts.
Let's optimize your entire workflow. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how we can turn standard AI tools into an elite YouTube gaming strategist. You don't just go to an AI and lazily ask for video ideas. No, you feed it very specific ingredients: your target game, your audience demographic, and your unique strength. Then you demand strict outputs. Output 1, 3 high-concept video ideas with titles and thumbnail descriptions. Output 2, a word-for-word 30-second retention hook script. Output 3, a short-form funnel outline. And Output 4, a multi-platform engagement strategy. Using these strict constraints will generate a massive, highly professional execution plan for you in seconds.
And that brings us to arguably the most vital piece of your final execution, the Shorts funnel. Right now, under the current algorithm, vertical short-form content is absolutely your cheapest and fastest source of subscriber acquisition, period. We need to pivot from just making long-form content to heavily utilizing these vertical shorts as an acquisition engine. They essentially cast a massive net to drag traffic directly back to your channel. But listen, you can't just post lazy, unedited clips. Here is the exact rapid-fire editing style required to actually convert short-form traffic into long-form loyalists. Step 1. Edit your shorts with extremely fast-paced on-screen captions to hold visual attention. Step 2. Cut out every single breath, pause, or moment of dead air. It needs to be totally relentless. And Step 3, this is the big one. Bridge those viewers to the main video. Use the related video feature directly in the Shorts player or use a pinned comment to actively push that massive influx of short-form viewers right over to your long-form entertainment products. Which brings us to our final question for this explainer. Are you still just recording yourself playing, kind of hoping for the best? Or are you finally ready to take control, utilize real psychological hooks, reverse engineer your clicks, and build a highly strategic entertainment product? The blueprint for professional channel growth is sitting right here. Now, it's time for you to go execute.